everyone, it's Jed and Michelle of Intentional Travelers.
Today we're going to share 4 reasons why you should add the overlooked destinations of Castagneto Carducci and Bolgheri, Italy to your travel list, and why it's one of our favorite areas to visit.
We'll also share 3 must-do personal recommendations if you do visit.
Castagneto Carducci is yet another beautiful medieval Italian hillside town located on the Etruscan coast of Tuscany between Florence and Rome.
The location is actually one of the reasons why you should visit this area. You can easily fly into Florence, Pisa, or Rome and add this area as an in-between stop.
Between Bolgheri and Castagneto are miles and miles of vineyards and olive groves that will enchant you whether you go for a walk, drive, or bike through the area.
It's also a great strategic location to make a base from because you can easily take a train to visit more popular destinations like Pisa, Lucca, and Cinque Terre.
If you have a car, you could visit towns like Volterra or take a longer country drive to a more famous city like Siena.
The second reason why you should visit these off-the-beaten-path destinations is for the food and wine.
Of course, anywhere you travel to in Italy will have amazing food and wine, but this area is world famous, especially for its wines.
What makes the super Tuscan red wine unique is that they use French grapes instead of Italian. It's a relatively young wine area with an interesting origin story.
There are many famous and beautiful estates to visit and taste wine, not to mention the delicious restaurants in town that feature local specialties, perfectly paired with these wines. For example, one of our favorites is fresh pappardelle pasta with an incredible wild boar sauce.
The next reason you should visit this little-known area of Italy is because of its unique geography. It's Tuscany on the coast.
You have it all, from the beautiful hillsides, a sea of olive groves and vineyards, walled fort towns and villages, and of course the amazing coastline. One of our favorite reasons for why you should visit the Bolgheri and Castagneto Carducci area is that it's not very well known.
Yeah, Italy is a very popular destination and can get incredibly crowded. These lesser known towns still have tourists, but at a much more reasonable scale.
It also means that there are businesses that exist for locals and not just tourists, which also adds for a more authentic experience.
So if you visit Castagneto Bolgheri area, here are 3 absolute must-do things in the area.
The first thing you should absolutely do is book a cooking class or food tour, or do both with our dear friend Kika. We've had the honor of living with her and helping her with her classes and tours. She's an incredible cook and teacher, really fun, and is that friend you want in Italy. In addition to hosting cooking classes and food and wine tours, she also has 2 apartments for rent with incredible views.
We can't recommend it enough. The second thing you should definitely do if you visit this area is to take a bike ride.
There's something magical about biking by all the vineyards and olive groves. If you're an experienced biker, you can actually go from town to town.
Our favorite area used to be an old Roman highway along the coast, lined with trees that is now a pedestrian and bike-friendly path.
And of course, you must experience the food and wine. But one pro tip we can share is that Tuscany is not known for its bread because it's not made with salt.
One exception is their version of focaccia called schiaccia.
Schiaccia. Also, try pistachio gelato wherever you can find it, and our favorite flavor of gelato, which is Bolgheri Ti Amo, which can only be found in the town of Bolgheri.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry just thinking about this.
We can't wait to go back to this part of Italy and hope you'll be able to experience it too.